All right, let's talk about my favorite movie of all time, Pacific Rim. So, to start off with, if you're coming to this movie hoping for a amazing story, you're in the wrong place. Let's be honest here. This movie, what's trying to do is to get you into the seat to watch giant robots beat the shit out of giant monsters, and it does it very well. The story is very simple. Monsters come out of the sea, and humans create these giant robots named Jaegers to fight them off. And it's, like I said, not that complicated, but it works for what this movie's trying to do. Another issue I do have with this movie that I think is more glaring is the fact that a lot of the Jaeger pilots are one note. Like Crimson Typhoon, the Wayne Ten brothers, they are just the Chinese pilots that pilot the three armed Jaeger. The Cherno Alpha pilots, they're just Russian. Striker Eureka, no matter how much I love Herc, he's just Australian. They're just Australian. Although Chuck, he is just a douchebag, so I guess he has some personality. And another one of my biggest issues with this movie is Riley's motivation to get back into the Jaeger. He watched his brother get killed in that thing. He lived his memories. He was connected as he died. You think that traumatic experience would be enough to keep him out of it forever, but all that Idris Elba's character has to do is say, where would you rather die, here or in a Jaeger? And while this sounds really cool, it makes no sense on why this was the reason it got him back into the Jaeger. And so the biggest flaw of this movie is the character work, the human characters, and a lot of times these similar movies where it's about these giant robots and the action set pieces, the human characters sadly do take a back seat, and I feel like that, while it doesn't take away from the movie itself and what it's trying to do, I think it takes away from the storytelling aspect of this movie. But overall, I still think this is a very entertaining movie, one of my personal favorites. Sadly, I do have to give it a 7.3 out of 10, but it's one of the most entertaining movies. I'll watch this any day of the week. And yeah, tell me what your thoughts in the comments below. Peace.